Good morning, everyone. Last year, I was able to finally tick off one of the things from my bucket list, and that is to write a book. Lead and Be Led was born, and several X number of copies, I won't tell you. This book has proven to be very successful, and I'm so happy with the results of this book. And I know that many of you have this desire to also write your book. And you know what? You should! And I'm going to tell you why. Another TNT, tried and tested, top 10 list of why you should write your own book. Number 1, if you have a message to share, go ahead. Because we have different experiences, because we came from different backgrounds, our stories are different from each other. Very unique. Our beliefs are very different. That's what I wrote in this book. All my experiences and every advice that I probably gave everyone who I've had encountered with. So, if you have a message and you want to share it with the world, then that's really the number 1 reason why you should write the book. Number 2, because of the book, I was able to get invited by organizations, companies, to speak about what's inside my book or any other spin-off topics. Plus, I got to promote it while I was there. So what do I mean? The book becomes a springboard to other opportunities. Number 3, and probably this is my favorite. You see, you're the author, you're the writer, but you can't create a book just by yourself. You've got to collaborate with other people because they have their own talents. For example, artists, illustrators, editors, proofreaders. It's an entire team to create a book. I was just so lucky that Team Saldana has all these talents. Ada was editor, Mari was proofreader, and of course, hubby is my illustrator. It's cheaper, of course, but that's not the point. My point is that I honed my talents in writing and they had the opportunity to hone theirs. Number 4, hey, it's the pandemic. And admit it or not, we actually have that extra 1 hour a day just to give us time to go to this passion of ours, this undiscovered passion of writing. Just 1 hour a day is what this book of yours is asking you to do. Not bad, right? Number 5, this will improve your writing skills. You're gonna ask me, wala naman akong writing skills. I don't have writing skills. Yes, you do. Remember when we were in grade school, up to high school, and even up to college, we were asked to write essays and research papers and even our thesis. And in our work, aren't you asked to write reports? Think of it as a crash course in writing skills. I'm sure by the end of your book, you'll be happy with how much improvement you've had with your writing skills. This is reason number 6. Not only will your writing skills get improved, you see, you also need to level up your research skills. Because writing a book means perhaps using quotes of other people, maybe researching topics that, that are probably common with the message you want to share, and therefore you want to see if your book's going to be fringing on copyright or if they will be redundant with other authors' writings. So you are going to also improve your research capabilities. Plus, your tech savviness is going to be challenged because Mr. Google is going to be your best friend when you begin this journey. Number 7, and this I know you will like. Of course, you will earn money. When you publish your book, of course, you have a little investment. Part of it is, it's also like a business. So you invest money because you self-publish your book. It's not as hard anymore as before, where a publisher has to pick you up. These days, you can actually really do it yourself for a minimum investment. But the returns are also pretty good. Sometimes you can even double your current investment. Sounds good, right? Especially during this pandemic. Number 8. Now, I'm going to be serious at this part. You are going to get to practice the virtue of discipline. Why? When I did this book, I was part of a 90-day writing challenge. That meant that I had to finish certain chapters per week and learn also the rigors of writing, the business of writing. So discipline is a key factor in completing this book, completing this project. So, if you feel that you're ready for some strict time management, then this is one of the reasons why you should pursue this project. But of course, I'm not forcing you to do it in 90 days. That depends on your creative juices flowing, right? So it's really up to you. I'm just saying that if you consider this as a project, it would be good that you challenge yourself to have a time limit. So that, as I've said, you have a beginning and you have an ending to this endeavor. Number 9, almost at the end. As I have said, our stories are unique. And people love stories of other people. They resonate with some authors' stories. That's why we love K-dramas, we love the teleseries, the telenovelas. We watch them because suddenly we're transported to some other person's life. Maybe it's aspirational for you, or maybe the stories just make you feel good and it's like a fixer-upper for your day. So why not? Share the positivity around. And I'm sure that each of our stories have a moral lesson. It's not only limited to fairy tales, Finally, this, I am leaving a legacy in the world. I'm not just talking about books. I'm talking about my words. Can you imagine? My words would have outlived me. So, when the big boss calls me, I know that my words will be left here in planet Earth with my children, with my readers, and everybody who I'd like to think would have been touched because of the book that I've left behind. These are the top 10 reasons why you should write the book. And I encourage you, I really encourage you to find that passion for writing and really to share your story to the world. Don't think of yourself as, I'm a boring person. No, we're all unique, we're all different. You have a message to share to the world. So go ahead. We're ready to read your story. This is Coach TGS, author, writer. See you next time.